Hi everybody, Vance Palm here for another episode of On a Tankful. We are here at Sam Lynn Ballpark, the staple of name recognition in baseball in the southern San Joaquin Valley. This ballpark's been here a long time, and it's actually named after someone named Sam Lynn, who came to Kern County in the early part of the 20th century from Oklahoma, and it's still here, still standing, and it's still the ballpark of the Bakersfield Blaze baseball team. This afternoon is going to be a quintessential slice of Americana. We are taking in a minor league baseball game on a tankful. We are with the general manager of the Bakersfield Blaze, Sean Schoolcraft. Thanks for your time, first of all. Game day is always, from your perspective, you just get so many things to concentrate on. What at the start of the afternoon, kind of were your priorities?
Well, first of all, just make sure everything's in order, that we could put on a game, get a game going, walk the field, make sure the field's in order, make sure everything at the stadium's in order. Clubhouse, make sure everything's ready for the guys down there, and visitors clubhouse is ready to go, and just make sure we can basically put on a game. And yeah, it's never boring. It's never a boring day here in minor league baseball.
Field looks great. Great conditions for a baseball game tonight. Tell us about this center field wall in here. You've got this massive structure right in the middle of center field. Give us some history on that.
Well, that's what we call a sunscreen. And from what I understand, that was constructed in approximately early 90s, like 92, 93. And what that is where the stadium was built backwards. It's built facing the sun. So we cannot start the game until the sun sets because it's in the batter's eye. So what that structure does is buys an extra half hour, 45 minutes to start the games, before 8 o'clock come August.
Now the power hitters like to hit in this park. I guess that's officially the shortest center field in baseball. Is that true?
I don't know exactly if it's the shortest, but it is definitely shallow. I mean, guys come in here and they say, oh, I'm gonna hit 30, 40 dingers, and then the ball just doesn't fly here. It actually flies like a regular ballpark, like it's 400 feet. The average is probably the same all around baseball. So
this is the quintessential minor league park, spread out, seating on both sides, kind of away from the grass. This is like just an old style park. Just how much fun is it for local? What do you see in the local residents' eyes when they come here with their kids? This has to be just a slice of Americana.
Oh yeah, the great thing about people call up and say, come to the box office, what's the best seat in the house? It's all about what your preference is, because there's not a bad seat in the house here. I mean, any seat you can get down to the field in like half a minute. So the biggest thing I think for the fans here is the closeness to the players in the field. You're right there, you're next to the players. We're like, 10, 15 feet from the seats, and the players sit right here, so and they're real close.
Tell us about the affiliations with Major League and kind of the trickle down or trickle up history that's Bakersfield has been involved with.
Well, we're currently a single A, high A affiliate for the Texas Rangers. We're in our 4th year with the Rangers. They were here 3 years prior. And we're getting a good relationship going with them, building some history. Prior to that, we were with Tampa Bay for 4 years, and before that, with the Giants.
Sean, before we went on, I'm here talking to a couple of guys from the Dominican Republic, and
right.
We've got players from all over. Is there one player on our team from Bakersfield?
Not one player, but we do have a couple of coaches live here locally.
Point being that these guys are from all over the world that come to play here in Bakersfield.
Yeah, they got a lot of them from Texas. The Rangers draft a lot from Texas. So yeah, they come from all over the United States and all over the world, like you observed.
What's the best part about being a general manager of a minor league baseball team?
I would say no day is the same, and this is my office. You can't beat this. You walk out there and you see that. Can't beat that.
Thanks for your time, Sean. Good luck tonight. Let's win.
All right, thank you, Vance.
All right, buddy. Coming back right after this, we're going to take some BP. We are here with Brant Brown, hitting coach for the Bakersfield Blaze. And coach, on a day like today, you're getting perfect weather. Shouldn't be any kind of tough variables. But on these young players, coach, what are you looking for in their swing? What are some of the things that stand out as that's a young guy right there?
Hitting is a difficult act. It's one of the most difficult acts in sports. So if you're in a good position, in most cases, you'll end up having a good swing.
I'm twice these kids' age, and I've heard a lot of this over my years, but they're only 20 years, even younger than that. You playing in the major leagues as you play with some big-time clubs and some big-time positions here, are they learning from you, or do these kids come to this level and say, man, I made it, I'm in the pros now?
No, usually at the younger levels, and we are considered a lower level, is they're very in tune to suggestions. They're very in tune to learning because, as we say, we want to move up. Our next level would be AA. We want to send these kids to Frisco, Texas. Another thing that we use is a lot of video. Because no matter what they think or no matter what they feel like they're doing, video doesn't lie.
Coach, tell us about your career and what brings you to Bakersfield.
Well,
you're a local guy,
yeah,
basically.
I'm a local guy, born and raised in Porterville. I'm a Wenatchee High School graduate.
Hey, that's on a thankful right there.
Yeah, the Marauders, believe it. But,
hey, all right.
Went to Fresno State, got drafted, and played out my career. And then the last few years, I've been here in Bakersfield, and I had a little facility called the Bakersfield Swing that I've now, since I've gotten this job and been with the Rangers, have kind of let go.
You having played in, of all places, Wrigley Field, I mean, some great stadiums in your past. What is it about minor league that's so appealing? Is it that quintessential slice of Americana, or is it that they're close to the players, or is it a bunch of everything that makes minor league games so appealing?
I think it's a culmination of everything. In minor league baseball, you're going to see some guys play tonight on this team and on Modesto's team that in 3 years, 2 years, you're going to see on TV. And it kind of makes it exciting. Sometimes it's a crapshoot, it's a roll of the dice, but for the most part, the guys that are good here, you're going to see in a couple years.
What's the most fun, best part of your gig?
Best part of my gig is game time.
All right, when we're getting close, I'm going to let you go. I start to see your emotions here tonight. Is your specific job description is absolutely breaking your guys' swings down?
That's right now. So like right now, we're going through work. We've done our work. Then as we go into BP, it's kind of like, okay, take your work into your practice, and then once game hits, is just let it go. Do what you're supposed to do, but you've already trained it. Now all I do is see it and hit it.
I'm going to see it and hit it in a few minutes, Coach.
We're going to see if you can see it and hit it.
Thanks a lot, buddy. Good luck tonight.
No problem. Thank you.
All right. All right, Coach, I'm about to hop in this cage right here. I've been watching some of these kids smack these things. Any bit of advice for me?
Well, we're going to use that basketball background of yours. We're going to go layups to three-pointers. So we're going to work on contact, then work on distance, and then our last round, we're going to let you go and see how far you can hit it.
Let's go. All right, Coach, I'm in.
All right, let's do it.
My goal is
layups.
My goal is just a couple of layups.
That's right, a couple layups.
Oh boy. Oh.
That's a tip. That counts.
All right.
Oh, that's 2 for 2. That's right.
I'm 2 for 2 on
that's
contact.
2 for 2. That's our approach. First round contact.
Oh yeah.
2 for 2.
Hey, who's that cat from New York? Farnsworth?
3 for 3. That's 3 touches.
I'm a little ahead.
Missed the basket, but you're okay. That's actually 5. So now you're like 5 for 4. There we go.
I'll be back. Coach, these guys that, I can imagine the first time out of high school to get to this level, they jump in the cage. It's got to be, little butterflies for some of these guys in the pro levels once they get up there.
Yeah, we talk about all the time is how to use anxiety, or that, that feel, like use it with you rather than against you. A lot of kids they'll tense up instead of staying relaxed and letting that kind of anxiety use it to be faster, to be, how it is in sports in general. If you can relax and let your muscles react to what they're supposed to be doing, because how many times have they done it? Seriously, they've done it a lot.
It should be
now,
second.
Yes, it should be second. So, you know, we try to train them to, who cares what field you're at, who's in the stands, how big it is, how small it is. You know, if you're on the road, how crappy, whatever it may be, this is the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Your hitting is the same thing. It doesn't matter where you are. So you know, we shouldn't feel, or we try not to feel that, you know, pressure situations. Hey, all I gotta do is do my swing. I don't care if there's a runner on third, a runner on second, 2 outs, 2 strikes. Because if you take care of your business, right, let the pitcher take care of his, you know, we'll come out on top.
What I see is we move it. You know, a lot of fans come to a baseball game and they see batting practice. They don't realize you got really, truly going through specific cuts right here.
Right. Right. This round is gap to gap, so we want them to drive the ball. We want them to center the ball, but we want to stay a big part of the field. Not getting too much, you know, trying to pull, or not trying to slice it too much. Just centering the baseball to the center part of the field. Yeah, you better get ready. You're next.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
What's our approach on this round?
My approach on
ground
this
balls
round
at the middle. Hit him back at the screen.
What do you want, Coach?
Let's go back at the screen.
Right back at the screen?
Yeah.
Where's my tee? Where's the tee box? Yeah, I'm ahead of it.
Right back at him. Oh my, there it is.
Wow.
Left turn.
Hey, that's tough to get to.
You hit the third
Coach.
screen. Look at that. Bonus. Oh my, he's locked in, ladies and gentlemen. Oh! 2 for 4s, 2 knocks.
Sorry.
He's out. He's getting on a good one. All right, so now your last round, let's try to make it special. Do you want to try to go deep? Want to see how far we can hit it?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Well, I'd be lying if I didn't tell you that's been my goal the first 2 rounds in there, but
well,
yeah, I'd be lying, Coach, if I told you I was trying to gap it and place it.
It's a difficult process, you know. In baseball, we always aim for the furthest distance, and it always goes shorter.
Exactly.
You know, that's why we're talking about layups to 3-pointers. You know, if you aim for a shorter distance, it'll always go farther. Think you can hit one that far?
You know, give me a little time.
You got 5 swings. I don't want to rush you.
I'm gonna make some serious contact.
Call that red square the Kremlin up there. See if you can hit it up there in the red square.
Okay, you got it. Well, I mean,
what are the odds on you actually doing it?
The odds on me hitting the Kremlin?
You want to go 1,000 to 1?
Well,
million?
I've been to St. Petersburg.
What's the odds of winning the lottery? Let's just have it equal. We'll push it there.
All right, I'm gonna take a little bit of your smack. I'm gonna take a little bit of your.
Oh!
I gotta back it up here.
My, sign him up. That's a double. Not Cataldo's, Kremlin.
Well, all right, Coach. That's a foul tip. That's a foul tip. That's a foul tip. Double, double, single.
Yeah, we were 3 for 15 today.
Not bad.
Not bad. Not bad for a beginner, but if he was on the team, we'd be in the cage tomorrow working on a couple things that we saw today. But very well for your first time. We appreciate you coming out. Thank you very much.
Coach,
this bat's yours. You didn't break it.
I appreciate it, buddy. Hey, thanks. Let's go get him tonight.
All right, thank you very much.
Coach. Well, it's been a blast so far. When we come back, we have a lot more action. Right, Heater? Well, forget about baseball, the pitcher's mound, batting practice, managers, voice of the Blaze. Forget about all of that. This is the single most important spot at Sam Lynn Ballpark. We are joined by Master Chef Josh. Josh, is this wind helping you today, or is it messing you up at all?
No, it's not, sir. It's doing pretty good.
What are you cooking out here?
Some tri-tip chicken, hot links, and cheeseburgers.
What is the absolute hands down most requested, and don't let us stop you, keep doing your gig, but what's the most requested piece of food you put out here?
The tri-tip, it's the best in town.
The best tri-tip in town. Well, he's setting himself up for that. We got a hungry crew out there. So you're telling me. I'll try it out. I think he's right. I think he's right. This is this is the best. You ready to go tonight?
Oh yeah, I'm ready to go.
All right, thanks, Josh.
You're welcome.
Wow. Fellas, you better grab some of this. All right, that's your deal up there. That is your world up there as the voice of a minor league baseball team. And there have been a lot of great movies about baseball announcers, you know, and they're in that little world and that nest that they have. Tell us about your vibe, because we're going to be up there watching tonight. What's your vibe up there?
Oh, it's great. I mean, there's no better deal than to get to watch a baseball game and get to talk about it and you know, have that, be able to write that off as your job. So it's definitely a dream come true for me, and it gets a little steamy up there sometimes. Luckily tonight it's cooler, but with the sun setting, you know, sometimes it cooks up in the press box a little bit, but you know, like I said, it's great. I couldn't ask for anything more.
Come on, Herzog, where was that?
Ken on my right, Cowboy Mark on my left. Cowboy Mark, ho, 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 ho. Oh, I thought I had a foul ball coming my way.
Nah, you're all right.
Well, Mark, let's start with you.
Okay.
You go to every game, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
What is it about these Blaze games and this atmosphere that you're addicted to? What is it?
Oh, I love sports. You know, just like I've said before on some of the other deals that I've talked about and stuff like that. I love sporting events. I usually try to show up. I got to give my support, and stuff like that. I'm going to show up to support. I mean, I love it. I love this ballpark. Everybody here is nice. Everybody treats me here good. I work out here part time. I do a little odds and ends like for the grounds crew, and then I do a little ushering, do wristbands on Thursday nights and stuff like that.
All right. Hi. What is your name?
Gracie.
Hi, Gracie. What's your name, young man?
Kyle.
Kyle. Who do you play for?
Giant.
The San Francisco Giants? You do? Or is it the Northwest Spring Ball League? What is your name?
Ashley.
Ashley, and what's your name?
Savannah.
Savannah. Well, it's nice to meet you. What brings you out to the baseball game tonight?
We just wanted to come. I don't know.
Have you been to a Blaze game before?
No.
This your first Blaze game? What do you think so far?
I don't know.
Have you been to a Blaze game before?
No.
This is your first game too?
Yeah.
How many pieces of candy do you have in your mouth right now at this time?
One.
Hey, Matthew, it's tough to catch up with that, isn't it, baby? You got to tell Rodriguez when you get back to the dugout, that's the way the real pitcher throws the ball.
The thing that is really special about minor league baseball is you have a lot of contact with everybody. If you go to a major league game, the only contact a normal fan's going to have is probably with an usher. Here, pretty much, you're not going to run into the general manager of the Dodgers or the Giants. You're not going to run into the broadcasters. You're not going to run into the beat writers at a major league ballpark. Here in minor leagues, you get it all. You have the broadcasters going. You have out-of-town reporters sometimes. You have out-of-town radio men. And so you have that contact that makes it more personal. And then also with the fans as well. You're so close to them, and you see a lot of the same faces. So even though you may not know the names, you know the face, and it's kind of like an unofficial family.
What's your name?
Don.
Don. Fortunately, the Blaze are up right now, so you're going to be working on. You'll be working on this pitcher.
Yeah, Rodriguez. He's from the Dominican Republic, so I'll probably be switching it up from a little bit from English to Spanish in a little bit just to keep him going.
Oye, Rodriguez, ¿qué te pasa? ¿Cómo puedes tirar la pelota así, eh?
So tell us about the art of the rag, the art of the rag session. You see guys, and you just know what you look at your stat sheet. Are you studying up on how to get on them?
No, I don't study up on them. I just look at the stat sheet and find out where they're from. Start talking to them. I keep it extremely clean, no cuss words or whatever, just family environment. So we keep it real honest and just up front. Just the more you talk to them, eventually that starts to wear on them a little bit. You start asking,
Hey, Rodriguez! Yeah, baby! What are you thinking about? Nothing but a beach ball! I can see the moon better than that!
All right, so if a guy, let's say a guy makes an error from the other team, he's from Oklahoma.
Oh, I'll be all on him about, I heard they've already purchased your airline ticket back home. How's the family? You'll know tomorrow morning. They put the pink slip in the locker.
Attaboy, sweetheart! Way to swing through it! You swing like you got a wiffle bat in your hand!
The most famous face in all of Sam Lynn is Dennis, but nobody calls him Dennis. His official name is
Froggy. Oh, my Bobby Bonds, yes, he was a very good friend of mine, and he saw me doing the YMCA one night, and he says, well, I got to go down there and show him how to do it the correct way.
What do you mean?
Well, I don't know what motions I was doing, but he says, I got to go touch that guy to do it the right way, and since then, I've been doing it the right way ever since.
Yeah, that's the story I heard. It was they were doing the YMCA,
yeah.
And Froggy was kind of giving it, he wasn't doing it, you know, the whole thing.
I wasn't whatever, then Bobby says, well, I got to teach that guy, you know, the YMCA, all this other stuff.
So legendary Bobby Bonds said, hey, you, I already told you, hey, you, come see me tomorrow.
Yeah, and he says, well, I got to see you before the game starts. I got to work on you, and we're going to get that YMCA done the way it should be done.
So now are you an expert?
I'm an expert now since he's done it. I'm an expert at it. So, you know, he's just, he says that since then, I got it right. And I says, well, I'm looking up. I said, Bobby, I'm hoping I know you're looking on me to make sure I do it right, because if I don't, you're going to be what for anyway.
Tonight you have me involved in something. What is it that I'll be doing?
You're going to be playing musical chairs.
Wow. How many contestants will you have out there? Should I be asking this, or are you just going to show me? How many contestants?
We're going to try to get about 5. We usually end up with a broken chair or 2. Adults,
great.
adults get really riled up about the musical chairs.
Where does this take place?
Right on the field, right in front of everybody. It'll be great.
I don't know about this. Well,
we're gonna catch it on tape, right?
Oh, I'm sure our cameraman will make painstaking efforts to get everything on tape doing something foolish. Oh!
All that running, you couldn't even get a chair. All right, everybody else.
I didn't even last one round. Heater?
All right, guys. How's it feel, huh? Moved up to single A, probably back down low A tomorrow.
We had a lousy team with a lousy pitcher, and this pitcher was getting shelled all the time. And his wife was staying with him here during the year, and something happened, and he got taken out of a game. He'd given up like 15 runs in 2 innings. Yes. So anybody that knows the Blaze might figure out what year that might have been.
Okay, all right. Well, you're just giving us the cue.
1996. Where we lost 101 games.
Not that he knows.
Right, and last 22 in a row. The wife, now I have to turn around here a little bit to give you a perspective where the on-deck circle is for the Blaze. The pitcher's been taken out of the game, and then between innings, he's walking down the walk of shame to go into the clubhouse.
Right.
She takes off her wedding ring and fires it at him. And we were just dumbfounded, and she turned and stormed and walked out of here. Myself and the assistant general manager, we pulled out the door to watch what's going on, and she just stormed. She got in her car, drove off, never to be seen again.
It must have been in the prenuptial. You cannot give up 15 runs or it's over.
Maybe she thought that he was the ticket to a major league salary.
All right, what gets you going? Is it the home run call, or is it a sharp double play, or is it, you know, a pitcher that's dominating? What's fun to call?
Well, for me, I'm a pitcher's guy. I love seeing a dominant performance. Last night was a blast for me, seeing Tommy Hunter go. I mean, he was just, he struck out the side 3 times last night. He was absolutely on fire, and that's what I love to see. Just a dominant pitcher. Of course, home runs are fun. We haven't had too many here. The wind's really been knocking down those high fly balls so far, but you know, for me personally, I'm more of a pitcher guy.
In this kind of work, you have to love it. You have to be able to have fun. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of heat. It's a lot of hard work. So if you don't have fun, you're going to kill yourself.
How long have you been doing this?
This is my 2nd season with the team.
All right. So what do you love about this job that you wouldn't probably see at a 9-to-5-er?
Well, besides being a big baseball fan, I do get to see baseball every day.
Well, perfect.
I really like getting out there and meeting new people. I just moved here from the East Coast. So,
where are you from?
I was born in Boston, and I was raised in South Carolina.
Our daughter.
Oh, that's your daughter? That's your daughter out there? So what's she doing?
She's gonna race heater right now. Yeah.
She's gonna race heater? Well, you better get on heater.
Hey, heater! Back off, baby! You need to take it down a notch. Let's go, Maya! Go, Maya! Go, Maya! Go, Maya! Go, Maya! Go! Woo, baby!
Hey, you guys are, hey, I'll tell you what, if you don't come to the ballpark, you're missing some great baseball. You got to come out and watch it. These guys right now are doing pretty good, you know, but if you guys get a chance, please come out. They got some excellent tri-tips, some excellent people out here. Maybe you might even get a chance to come out and see Vance sometime. Well, I hope you guys come out here real soon.
Well, we sure hope you've enjoyed this episode of On a Tank Full at Sam Lynn Ballpark, an historic ballpark. And I think, as you can tell from this time we've had out here today and tonight, this is an absolute blast, a must for everybody in Kern County to get out on a tank full at Sam Lynn Ballpark. Heater, let's say bye-bye.